Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Average Old Podcast. Thank you for listening. I'm your host, Hello. I just really want to just take this time out to tell everybody thank you for coming back and listening to me again. I know it's been a while. I had the surgery like a little over a month ago, and I'm just starting to recover now. Just like my second week back at work. So I said I need to make sure I get back to y'all because I know I've been meaning to do it, but I haven't got to it yet. I'm walking around everywhere with crutches, and you can't really carry shit when you got them crutches in your hand. So couldn't even really get the laptop and the mic and all that with me. So I was just like, forget it. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it this week. Get back to my people, all 5 of y'all. I get my mom to listen to me by 6. Anyway, oh man. So yeah, I mean, it's, my knee is better now. I mean, I'm not, back to working out or running or nothing like that, but I can bend it a little bit. I'm doing physical therapy a couple of days a week. So yeah, I'm getting back, I just really just, slowly getting back on my feet. So I'm here. There's a lot of things been happening, and I'm not going to talk about every single thing. I mean, I didn't even, you can't keep up with everything. One thing off the top of my head, I know I'm not going to talk about, but I'm going to just acknowledge it because I saw it on the internet. That girl that they found dead in the freezer, that was super, super sad, I mean, Jesus Christ, I mean, you see stuff like that, and then people saying this, people saying that, and it's just like, Jesus, I mean, the family just changed forever, You have a sister or a daughter or whatever on Monday, then on Tuesday she's gone. You watch, and everybody keep trying to post this video about some girl in the glasses and somebody was screaming and stuff. I ain't seen nothing, I ain't hear nothing. I didn't even really watch all of it just to be 100 with y'all. But I just, God bless the dead. That's all I can say on that. I did like a little list while I was away of a couple of things I kind of thought I wanted to touch on. And I'm looking at it now, and I know some of the stuff I do want to hit, and some of the stuff it really just really don't even really matter. But the number one thing on my list, not number of important, but it's like the first thing I put down. So I was on Instagram, and I was just, I'm sorry. My grandma used to say sometimes, sometimes you gotta laugh to keep yourself from crying. So I guess it's like a little awkward thing you do sometimes. You just laugh at stuff and just to keep yourself from going, So I was on Instagram one day after my surgery, maybe like the first 72 hours, whatever, after the surgery. And I'm scrolling on my Instagram, Majority of the people I follow are just like funny people. Funny people and people I know. I'm not with the thirst traps and the twerk videos and all that. I mean, I don't need all that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I'm just scrolling, and lo and behold, one of my little cousins, my young cousin, she posted like a screenshot of her other page. It looked like she's scripting. And when you look at it, it's like, wait a minute. And so I look at it and like, I don't go to the page, but I'm just looking at the picture and it's like, cuz or a scripper. So I messaged her and I was like, cuz, you scripting? And she like, yeah. I'm like, whoa. Hold on. I'm sorry. I miss y'all, man. But I asked about it and she's like, yeah. I'm like, what's up with that? Cause this is my cousin on my dad's side and my dad ain't tell me nothing about this. On my dad's side, I have a 2-month older brother, different moms. He didn't tell me nothing about this. And I'm just like, I had no idea. And it was just so crazy because it was just like, I'm from a small town, population less than 5,000. And if somebody else would have hit me up and said something to me about that, I would have swore they was lying. I would have felt some type of way. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, this is my cousin. No, she's not. The preacher's daughter now. I know you have all those saying about the preacher's kids and blah, 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 but fuck all that. The preacher's daughter. Like, no, she is not. Get the hell out of here. But, yup. And so, yeah, I asked her why, she like, saying she need the money. And she's saying it's not bad as, not as bad as people make it out to be. But hey, whatever, Cardi B out here getting it. But it just hit me like, Jesus, like, my kid's not here doing that, you know. A lot of times you see stuff and you hear about stuff in the world and you just be like, it's happening over there. It's happening to the family across town, or at least down the street. But it's not in your house. It's not in your family. A lot of things, you know, and you want to believe that. But then come to find out certain things that's happening out here, it's not just down the street. It's in your house. It's in your next door neighbor's house, you know. And it was just like, you know, it really just hit me. It hit me for a loop. Cause I ain't know nothing about it. But she been doing it for a minute. She over there in Bama, you know. So I hit her up, you know, every once in a while now just to check on her, cause you know I never want nothing to happen to my family, you know. We not super close. We never been super close, but she was always family, you know, first cousin, you know. Her dad and my dad brothers, you know. My dad and her dad had trailers right beside each other, beside my grandma's trailer. So it's like, you know, that way. So, you know, every time you go to my grandma's house, well, almost every time you go to my grandma's house, like, I would see her and her brother. She got a younger brother. And it was like, I knew them, you know what I mean? It was, you know, just, we family. So it's just, hearing that your cousin is scripting just kind of like, it gets you a little bit. And it kind of got me a little bit. But, I mean, it was just like on some, you know, that moment when, like, some guys be, you know, these guys, I heard that they be dogging these girls, doing these girls wrong. And then somehow life repays them back by giving them a girl. Then they have a daughter. And now they gotta look at it. They look at life different. You got a daughter, you gotta get softer. That 444. But anyway, it was just something different. I just, you know, shout out to Cuzzo. I also seen while it was going, well, not when it was going on, but after it, that whole rally that they had in Charlottesville, you know, with the KKK and all those guys. And that was just, it wasn't eye-opening to me, but I seen the reaction online about it and the people just talking about it and whatnot. Cause, I mean, like I said, I'm from the South. We've been know what's going on out here. We've been know. And I saw it. I just thought it was kind of crazy, but it didn't surprise me. I do feel like it opened up a lot of people's eyes and it got a lot of attention because they weren't just talking about us. They was chanting stuff like Jews will not replace us. See, once you start talking about them, see, now shit gonna get real. Now something, you know, now people paying attention. Now eyes is open. Now these hate groups, instead of people just knowing about these hate groups and knowing where they're at in the population and whatnot, now they're gonna dig deep into them a little bit. Now they're gonna start finding out how many weapons they got, et cetera, et cetera. You know, one of those guys who kind of helped orchestrate their rally, like, they wanted him for, like, questioning and whatnot, and I seen a video of him crying and shit. I mean, he was big and bad, you know. I seen, like, a little documentary on it. It came out, like, that next Monday or whatever. He was big and bad, had, like, 2 or 3 guns on him. He was ready, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he was crying like his auntie had 36 hours to live or some shit. Man, but that just show you know, when you get around your people and you start feeling right. But anyway, you just gotta stay away from people like that. And that's one of the things I would say though, honestly. That, I mean, this might sound crazy to y'all, but I kinda like shit like that for the simple reason of it lets me know who you are. Like, I get to, you know, people recording and stuff, and you look and then you see those people. I mean, not me, cause I don't remember these people, but the people who live in those areas and whatnot, you see those faces. So you know where you stand with those people. Like, I respect the people who come out there like that, who do stuff like that, because you showing me who you are and you just being upfront, you being honest with me. I don't want no closet racist, because I love all people. I mean, I talk about all the time how much I think Hispanic women are just, I don't know, they're just born sexy. I don't know, whatever. Damn, I mean, and y'all know how I feel about white and black women. I mean, all races. I mean, I love all races, all people. You know, I mean, I love all people. I mean, I love basketball. I mean, we don't care about no race. Give me the guy who can handle the ball. Give me the guy that can shoot. Give me the dude that can play help defense. Give me those guys. I don't care about no color. Like, you know, give me some height, you know. But shit. So it's just like, I really just like it when I get to see your true colors and I get to see who you really are. And that just feels good to me. That way I don't have to live my life thinking that you my friend or you my associate, but deep down you hate me. You know what I mean? Or deep down you just like, you got this mindset of I'm just beneath you, you know. But anyway, we seen your boy Kyrie, he gone now. He went to Boston. And I just it's so crazy because people keep trying to talk about how he wanted to leave and why people saying something about it, why people upset about it, because LeBron left. Wait a minute, he ain't LeBron. Like, it's like a supermodel. You don't break up with the supermodel. The supermodel break up with you. You feel me? But anyway, it was just crazy that he wanted to leave. Like, how dare you? Like, how dare you want to leave? Like, where you gonna go, bitch? Think you gonna find somebody better than me? Where the fuck you going? And he in Boston now and look like a good team. I mean, we know how LeBron is now about the regular season. He don't really care. He gonna get himself 50, 51, 52 wins and call it a regular season. I do believe LeBron is gonna make sure he plays all 4 games against Boston. Minimum, he will go 3-1 against Boston this year. I got insurance on the floor. I'm that positive about that. But it's just like, and then they're talking about how Boston is better now and Cleveland is worse now. But I'm like, also again, I said, wait a minute. I've seen Kyrie without LeBron. He was in the lottery every year without LeBron. Nowhere near a playoff. He made no players better. Nobody taking a pay cut to play with Kyrie. People, you will pay people now to play with Kyrie, but nobody's taking a pay cut to play with Kyrie. Like they're taking a pay cut to play with LeBron. And then, so like I said, we know what Kyrie is without LeBron. Isaiah Thomas without LeBron, we saw what he was. He was an MVP candidate. Took his team to the the Eastern Conference Finals. He's solid. You know, he's injured, but hopefully he's able to play at least 90% this season. But they do got Derrick Rose, who's trying to revive his career, to get him a bigger contract next year, give some money. It's crazy how life turn around like that though. But I mean, not Kyrie, but Derrick Rose he's still that boy now. He still can hoop. He love New York, you know, playing with Carmelo. Playing with Carmelo make anybody's career look bad. You know how he is. Y'all know how I feel about Kyrie. Not Kyrie. Carmelo, I just said it. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me for that. It's getting a little late in the afternoon. I didn't start recording after I finished listening to the Brilliant Idiots podcast. Shout out to the Brilliant Idiots. Like I said, that's my favorite podcast. And I just wanted to hear that podcast, like, juice me up to go ahead and hop into this. Y'all know, just to get y'all refreshed, that's my favorite podcast. But the other few podcasts I do listen to, I listen to the Stephen A. podcast. And I also listen to, let me pull up my little list here. I listen to the TK Kirkland show. I'm kind of behind on that, but I gotta catch up. TK be spitting those jewels. I usually listen to the tax season podcast, but you know, tax locked up, free tax stone. I gotta write him too. I've been meaning to write him. He in New York somewhere, like Rikers Island or whatever. I don't fucking know. I ain't never been in New York like that. But I mean, shout out to him. He was real. His podcast was real good. He was just on some hood shit, but he was real wise with it. And I listened to Mogul, the life and death of Chris Lighty. I didn't know who he was until I listened to the podcast, but it was real good. It took you on a journey through a man's life who really had a lot to do with hip hop and where it is today. I mean, you name a rapper, and he somewhat probably touched that rapper. I mean, I just say that's a good podcast. You should listen to that. Listen to that. It's real good. I'm sorry, y'all. I got this little message, so I got to send this message out real quick. So yeah, and then you know we had the Floyd fight, Conor McGregor versus Floyd, and all these people talking about Floyd's gonna lose and this is gonna be the one. Like, how many times have we heard this? You know, like, I'm not a boxing fan, but I'm a Floyd fan. So almost every time Floyd had a fight, up to his last 10 fights, I've watched like 9 of his last 10 fights, you know, online or going to someone's house or whatever, because I ain't paying for them shits though. But it was a decent fight. I haven't seen Floyd walk down nobody like that before. I mean, all this talking from Conor, I thought Conor was just gonna chase him around. You know, everybody say, you know, oh, Floyd's gonna run and run and run. Floyd walked him down the whole time. But you know, everyone gonna have a First it was Connor's gonna beat him. Connor's gonna destroy him. He's not gonna last 3 rounds against Connor. All that punching power. Floyd beat him. Now everybody's saying he's not a real boxer. But wait a minute, you can't have your cake and eat it too. But hey, that's like what people just do. But I'm glad Floyd went on and did what he had to do with him, cause get that out the way. shout out to Floyd. So going from Floyd to my homeboy G. I talked about him before on the podcast. My bro, man, I really hope my bro doing okay, cause he going through it right now. My boy, he got out the army, been a little over a year, and before he got out, he had got divorced and remarried to his, you call a girl his high school sweetheart. Got back with her, and the whole time he's been raising her child as his own. Like, he knows that's not his kid. The boy knows that he's not his real father. The boy knows his real father. And he's just, just taking care of him. Just the boy even calls him daddy. You know what I mean? Just to paint y'all a picture of their relationship. And so, going off of what he's telling me, so I'm not there. It just wasn't working. The disrespect was at a all time high. And you know how men are certain men are with respect. Like, I'm a big guy in respect. Like, I can never be one of those guys who be with a woman who just busts your balls all the time, that disrespects you and yell at you and just handling you so crazy, handling you so roughly. Some guys okay with that, but that just ain't me, Hey, I love my women. I love my strong women, but hey, you can be strong without trying to, step on me. You're not gonna handle me. That just ain't me. I'm not that type of guy. And bro ain't that type of guy either, so, thing wasn't working right, and he decided to get a divorce from her. So, hey, he got a divorce, but, of course he still care about it. Now he kind of fucked up in the head, cause she still just, she talking that talk, and, she talked that good talk on Monday, then on Tuesday, she go back to the other stuff. We know how the game go. And so, I talked to bro. I'm like, bro, you just gotta cut your phone off, man. Don't talk to her, don't see her, but he goes sees the boy, he go picks up the boy, he go takes the boy to school and whatnot. And I don't want to say the boy's name because I don't want the people to know who it is. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 of y'all know who it is. So plus you don't want to put kids' names out there like that, because the kids are always going to be somewhat the victim in certain things like this. And so I'm like, bro, well, if you're going to see the boy or going to pick him up or whatever, stop going in the house. You pulling up, call him, tell him to come outside. He's like 10, 11 years old, and he has a cell phone. I mean, but I'm saying you going in there to see her. You going in there to somewhere to see her, consciously or subconsciously. I mean, let's just keep 100. Like, that's my partner. Like, we always keep 100 with each other. So I'm saying, you going in there, you're gonna see her. She's not gonna be upstairs in her room sleep when you come. She's not gonna be in the bathroom. She's not gonna be in the back washing dishes. Or washing clothes. She's gonna be sitting right there on that couch or right there on that table, wherever she need to be at, to make sure you see her. We all know how the game goes. She gonna be sitting right there to make sure you see her. And you gonna say something, she gonna say something, and y'all gonna argue, or y'all gonna talk that talk. I asked him, is he fucking her? He said, nah, but we all know how life is. It's only a matter of time before you show up one of these days, and she gonna have on them booty shorts, or she gonna have a look in her eye, or you gonna be feeling some type of way, cause you ain't hit in a minute, and y'all gonna look at each other, and that gonna be it. She gonna pull you right back in. So I told him, like, bro, you did step number 1, you got a divorce. Step number 2, you got somewhere to stay. Step number 3, you gotta stop seeing her. But we all know it's on his time. Like, you can't tell somebody when they should start doing something. I just support my dog, and I just hope my dog he just get it through that. It's time for him to make that next step, cause I hate seeing him go through that shit, man, cause that's like, he's like a brother to me. He's been like a brother to me for a minute, and I just really love him and care about him. And going to the lighter side of things, y'all see this boy Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant won him a championship, and he's still not satisfied. He's still not fulfilled in life right now. He's still online arguing with people and whatnot. And I'm telling you, I already know what it is. Not to act like I know everything. My opinion, he's like that because he feels like what we all feel like. He didn't really earn it the right way, He went and joined a super team and won that. It was a good chance that the Warriors were gonna win that championship without him. They were gonna find them a decent three, regardless if they ain't pay Harrison Barnes. They're gonna find them a decent three, and they're gonna be right back in the final. Would they would have won the finals without Kevin Durant? I believe they could have. I'm not gonna sit there and say they definitely would have won. Come on, now it's the Warriors. You got the best backcourt in the NBA. They got the greatest shooter of all time, the greatest 3-point shooter of all time, and Stephen Curry. I mean, come on, now you got Draymond. Y'all know the team. So I mean, and he knows that. I mean, he's not stupid. And for you people who trying to say, LeBron, he joined a super team. No, he didn't join a super team. He created a super team. As a matter of fact, he created 2 super teams. And it's a difference between joining a super team and creating a super team. They all came together and formed those teams. Kevin Durant went to an established team already. But it's just like, he didn't. It's an asterisk always about his. I probably didn't say that word right. Fuck it. It'd always be that little spot beside his championship. He didn't just grind and get like that with the Thunder. He went and joined the already ready team in the Thunder. But I mean, hey, I'm a Warriors, not the Thunder, but the Warriors. I'm a Warriors fan, so I mean, I liked it when he went there. But I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. So, and we all seen he was tweeting the other day from his account, but the way he was tweeting made it seem like it came from not a backup account, but like a hidden account. So it makes sense he's just an average person just talking on behalf of Kevin Durant. And that's what it was. I mean, come on now. Let's not be stupid. Let's not say, well, I'll say it, fuck it. Let's not act like we don't know what's going on like out here. We all grown. Of course the way he was doing. But he apologized for what he said, but he didn't admit to him thinking that there was a fake Twitter account. But we all know that what it was. If he want to admit it, he want to admit it, whatever. I like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's one of the top 5 small forwards of all time. He's the second best player in the game right now. Even though I like Curry a little better, but Durant's the second best player in the game right now behind LeBron. I mean, you got LeBron, then you got Larry. I'm saying Durant third of all time. I mean, maybe I'm not thinking about somebody right now on top of my head, but bring them up and there's debate about it. But I think Durant just might be the third greatest small forward of all time right now. That's just how I'm feeling about it. But I move on from that. Back to the other Kevin. My boy Kevin Hart, man. Jesus Christ, my dog. Look at this. Bro, he on his second marriage, just like me. Ain't nobody perfect, I understand. But Jesus, man. That boy Kevin was out there getting it, man. I can't even sit up and act. I haven't seen the full video, but I seen a little something. Bro, and I heard the voice. Let's keep it, like I said, I've been saying it all the time on this episode. Let's just keep it real. I don't even want to say it because I don't even want to do my dog like that, man. But we all heard it. We all seen it. Golly. The girl who he allegedly had sex with, I seen her face, and she looked some type of Hispanic. And I was just telling y'all earlier how I feel about Hispanic women. So, you know. My boy Kevin Hart too. I mean, Jesus. You remember the other picture we seen? And apparently he was in the car and he was looking back, talking to somebody or whatever. Either that was her or that just a friend or whatever. But then I know everyone seen this other picture of him laying on that girl or laying beside her or whatever, laughing, whatever. And I seen this picture or tweet, whatever, on Twitter, and it was saying, imagine your girl seeing you this happy with another woman. And that was some real shit. Cause oh my God, when I seen that, I went there after I read that, just thinking about it, like, it ain't he's cheating on her behind closed doors. He's somewhere laid up with this girl, laughing this hard. I mean, it was that smiling from ear to ear with your eyes closed. You can't open your eyes. You smiling, laughing so hard. And it's just like, oh my God, the joy in his face. You know damn well no woman want to see they man that happy with another woman. You can do all this, oh, I don't care, blah, 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 blah. We all know what's real. No woman want to see that shit. Oh my God. Man, my boy Kevin, though, we all know that next stand up gonna be fire, though. Like, what? Cause you already know, from what I heard, she tried to bribe him out some money, but it ain't no, he didn't want to do it. It was on the X amount. I heard it was in the million, like 30 mil. But we all know what happened. And I ain't trying to repeat what they said on Brilliant Idiots, but 9 times out of 10, that girl hopped online. She Googled his net worth. Whatever his net worth is, she was like, she can get a good portion of that. And that's what she did. She tried to went for it. But she wasn't smart. She should have just went for a good amount. 1 mil, 2 mil, 3 mil. You think Kevin would have gave it up? Kevin would have gave it up in a heartbeat. But hey, it's out now, so he ain't paying shit. But I mean, shout out to Kev. Apparently his net worth of I just Googled it just to inform y'all. His net worth of last year from this website I'm looking at right here was 128 million. She wanted what, like 30 mil? That's a decent portion. But come on now, that's a net worth. That's not money in hand. That's cars, houses, businesses, etc., etc. But she ain't think about that. She seen that right there. Boom. She thought she was gonna get that. Like, you think billionaires got like $500 million just sitting around somewhere? No. They invest in their money. Their money is in those portraits that they have on their walls and whatnot, etc., etc. They ain't really got that money in hand just laying around like that. The smart ones, I mean, but if you're gonna keep it for that long, you're gonna be smart with it. So, before I even get off it, I just mentioned that, the hurricane season going on and a lot has happened, here in Texas. I said prayers and stuff for the people in Houston, hoping they all right. And it just happened a little while ago, but the effects are going to be felt for months and years to come. And I work with a couple Puerto Ricans, and they have a hurricane over there in Puerto Rico right now. And a couple of my guys, they haven't heard from their families and whatnot. And I really just feel for them. I say a prayer for them. I ask y'all to say a prayer for them too once y'all hear this, because when natural disasters happen like this, it really just it brings people together, because it's not about the west side versus the east side, or brown versus dark brown, black versus white, yellow versus green, whatever. It's about in that moment we all become people, and we all just throw that stuff out the window. So I just really ask that y'all say a prayer for my people, and hopefully they hear from their people and their people okay. Like one of my guys, he was telling me it was almost lunchtime yesterday, and he looked at me and he said, "Do you ever just feel hopeless sometimes?" And when he said it, it was just like, it was like soon he asked me, it was just like, where is he going with this? Like, what's going on here? I'm like, sometimes, blah, blah, blah. Then he started telling me about the hurricane. I'm like, started telling me about, it's Category 5. He showed me, like, where his family's from. His family from, like, the east side, like, where it initially hit at. And when it first hit, usually that's the strongest when it first hit. And my dumb ass, I didn't know Puerto Rico was a fucking island. I didn't even know that. You learn something new every day. But anyway, his family, was from the east side, and that's where he hit at first. And he said he talked to him. It was yesterday. He heard from him in the morning, but he ain't heard from him since. And now, a day later, he still haven't heard from him. But he did hear from his wife's family. But apparently the whole island is like without power as of this morning. So I don't know where it's at now. But hey, I say it one more time. Y'all say a prayer for my people and their people. God bless with that. I seen the movie It Tuesday night, just on the computer. Me and my wife, we just, we got together and just watched it. It was pretty good. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was gonna be. And I don't know if it's because I'm older now. And plus, I don't like scary movies, by the way. It's just, I don't know, it just never really does it. I'm just not a fan of scary movies. But I think one of the reasons to me it wasn't as scary, and it might sound odd, but it's just my POV. it wasn't as scary to me because I had so many questions while watching it. Something that happened, it's like, wait a minute, where the fuck the police at? Police not gonna come? Like when the boy had scratched, when he had cut the white boy in the stomach, like, wait a minute, he's not going to the doctor, he's not gonna tell his parents, the parents gonna call the police, whatever. This fucking asshole cut the boy. Then that same boy, when he fell down the well, his car is right there. What happened to his car? I mean, apparently he's missing now. He's dead. Like, nobody can go in that house and look down there, find out those toys and stuff from the other kids that got kidnapped and whatever by it. You know, I literally, during the movie, I had so many questions to where I'm still watching it and I'm still trying to enjoy it, but I got so many questions. And I kept trying to tell myself, just forget all that stuff and just go with it. It's fake. It's a movie. But there was so many questions. It's like too many questions, you know? It's like if you watch a movie and it's going left and then a snap of the finger is right. It start going right. And it's like, wait a minute. What a turn at? You feel me? What a turn at the 180 or something. So it was just so many questions to it. But overall, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I don't recommend going to the movies and seeing it, but I do recommend if you're one of the people like me who just pull stuff up online and look at it. It was a good movie, you know. But I mean that's about it. That's all the stuff I had put down. I just want to thank y'all again for coming back and listening to me. I just, man, it's just been a journey, man. That surgery is my third one, and I was just really just like, I'm really just praying I don't have it again. I don't tear another ACL again, because this is crazy. Like, I'm still like having like, I don't even know the proper word, but I'm still just like having like flashbacks of tearing it. Like, I'd be watching YouTube or something or anything, and I'll just see somebody do something with their legs or whatnot, and I'll just have a flashback to me tearing my ACL. Like, it sounded like a fucking stick breaking. That's just how, you know, and it was just so, oh my God, it's so traumatizing. That's the word I wanted to use. It's so traumatizing the way it happened, because it was like, I just did like a little simple little move, and that shit just tore. But anyway, I'm pushing forward. I'm a grown ass man. My birthday was last week. For you 5 people listening, probably 4 of y'all told me happy birthday. So yeah, this has been the Average Old Podcast. Thank you for listening. Please go subscribe and rate on YouTube. Not YouTube. What? Yeah, on YouTube too. It's on YouTube. But I was trying to say on iTunes. I know I'm sounding real messed up right now. I'm not on nothing. It's just getting late. Hey. But yeah, go subscribe and rate on iTunes. It's on YouTube as well. It's on SoundCloud. It's on Spreaker. And this has been the Average Old Podcast. Thank you for listening. God bless. Peace. Free Tax Stone. Free Kevin Gates. By any means, 2 supposed to be coming out tomorrow. I'm sure gonna be listening to that. Peace.